Welcome everyone, my name is XBlueKnight for those who are new here, and today I'll be covering the whole situation between Who to Trust, John Drinkin, Evan, and Rocky. But before we get onto this video, I strongly recommend everyone watching this video to check out Alaskan Reality's video as well, since I got the chance to cover this whole topic thanks to him. And also make sure to check out the other Roblox commentary channels that have covered this situation, like Green Lego Cast and Schlep. They both addressed this situation super well. Like, their video is really well made, and I strongly recommend to give their videos a shot too. I must warn that this video will get graphic, so if you're sensitive to adult material, I recommend you guys to click off this video. But for those who are ready, grab onto your seats, boys and girls, because things are going to get icky in here.
Now to our Cracking the Kid Code series. Roblox is a widely popular online gaming platform for kids, and while its content may seem cartoonish and innocent, Becky Worley is here with a warning for parents about some content that is definitely not for children that parents in a watchdog group say is far too easy for them to access.
On August of 2019, it was then when Roblox has officially released UGC to the public. It quickly gained attraction as user-made items coming to Roblox was a big deal to everyone at the time. And this was when Who to Trust got the chance to be one of the first developers to participate in becoming a part of the Roblox UGC program. His first 5 hats were off to a rough start due to controversy starting to spark about the morality of the UGC program. Who to Trust's first UGC hat, known as the Downtown Denizen Fedora, right away sparked some criticism of how it looked too identical to the classic Roblox fedora, forcing Who to Trust to take down his UGC fedora only 3 months after release. But this didn't stop Who to Trust to publish even more of his own UGC items to Roblox. His UGC items mainly consisted of military-themed items and also furry-themed items, which were all very popular on Roblox, by getting tons of people to buy them, which is why now he's known as one of the biggest Roblox UGC creators, or even the biggest UGC creator. But fast forward to August 30th of 2020, it was then when Who to Trust started to receive some very suspicious looks from the Roblox community after Johnny tweeted out to people to guess who he had a crush on in the Roblox community, which made Who to Trust reply to his tweet saying, "Vote for me, thanks." The reason for people to get suspicious about Who to Trust's reply to Johnny's tweet was simply because of the fact that Johnny was only a minor, aged 16, while Who to Trust was 19 or 20 at the time of replying to Johnny's tweet. This quickly had people confront Who to Trust on Twitter by stating the fact that he is an overage person trying to hit up a minor. But this isn't actually the first time when Johnny and Who to Trust started to talk to each other on Twitter. On August 20th of 2020, Who to Trust asked out Johnny to go out on a Roblox homecoming event with him. Mind you that Johnny is only 16 and Who to Trust is 19 or 20, making this whole thing very suspicious. Johnny replied to Trust's request by saying he hopes Who to Trust didn't see his homecoming dress yet, indicating that Johnny and Who to Trust were in fact going to be getting together at the homecoming event. That was leaked by some weird person on Twitter that was a fan of Johnny's and Trust's relationship. This leaked photo of Johnny and Who to Trust together on a homecoming event quickly gained people to become very suspicious about their relationship. At Trusty Trust and at Johnny Solele, I saw you guys were talking about dating and etc. At the fact that people are shipping you guys when Johnny's underage, I'm not going to judge him for maybe being into older men, but trying to date them, it just isn't it. All of the speculation and serious concern of their relationship forced Johnny to come out on Twitter, releasing his statement clearing the air about his relationship with Who to Trust, claiming that this whole thing with him and Trust dating was just a joke, and that this joke all started at one of his meet and greets. The joke instantly became a favorite among my followers and soon gained the attraction of Trust himself. Please note that I started this joke and was 100% okay with it. Johnny further went into saying that him and Trust carried on the joke and that Trust never flirted with him or it made him feel uncomfortable. But this statement from Johnny would not get the public satisfied at all. Long story short, Trust, who is 20 years old, made a joke which to me didn't sound like one. But anyways, He allegedly made a joke about having feelings for a person who had just now turned 16. To me, the situation seems a little sketchy, but who am I to judge? Although Johnny felt like he had to come out with a statement to clear the air about his relationship with Who to Trust, I could not say the same for Who to Trust, because even after all of the criticism and concern from fans on Twitter, Who to Trust never once issued any sort of statement about his relationship with Johnny, having people speculate that this whole thing wasn't actually going on for a joke. But this isn't the first time when Who to Trust acted strange with a minor on Twitter. Back in January 30th of 2020, Who to Trust replied to another minor on Twitter named River Verdes with a question if he preferred men with or without body hair. At River Verdes, yeah, I feel that. Hey, since we are on this topic, I've been asking people this. Do you prefer men with or without body hair? Mind you that River Verdes at the time was only 17 years old. But this didn't stop Who to Trust to ask River Verdes for some advice if he should shave his body hair, and that how girls prefer minimal, younger girls do prefer without compared to older ones, and how gay, bi, and pan guys prefer no body hair at all. What do I do? Although River and Trust's age difference was only 2 to 3 years, it doesn't hide the fact that Who to Trust is asking a minor a really inappropriate question on his public Twitter account while he is an adult. But this wasn't the only minor that talked or brought up the topic of body hair with Who to Trust. A 14-year-old user on Twitter tweeted out a fan art picture of Who to Trust, but then apologizing for hiding his glorious shaved legs by his disgraceful jeans, indicating that Who to Trust and this 14-year-old user must have talked about body hair preferences together as well. After all of this has been brought up to the spotlight on Twitter, it made Who to Trust suddenly vanish on Twitter while also even deleting some tweets on his profile page. But unfortunately, it seems that there is actually more messages to go over sent by Who to Trust, but this time on Discord, that was leaked by Alaskan Reality. Alaskan Reality is a Roblox YouTuber that was given access to a NSFW furry Discord server that had Who to Trust and John Drinkin in them, both of them being very popular Roblox UGC creators. After Alaskan Reality saw that Who to Trust was on this NSFW furry Discord server, he decided to go undercover as a 15-year-old minor with a furry profile picture, which didn't take long for Alaskan Reality to gain access to the NSFW channels in the furry Discord server. And when Alaskan Reality got access to these NSFW servers, he quickly then found multiple inappropriate messages that were sent by Who to Trust and others that were openly as well minors. Alaskan Reality then decided to screen record messages sent by Who to Trust onto the server to collect all of the disgusting crap he was saying while minors were also in the same channels. Apparently, Alaskan Reality has archived the whole Discord server and will set to be released soon. But as you can see in one of these messages, it seems that Who to Trust sent his dick picture on this Discord server while, mind you, minors were around, meaning that minors may have come across this dick picture while Who to Trust in his head already knew that minors could potentially see his disgusting dick picture. Alaskan Reality managed to collect even more despicable messages from Trust, one showing that he has a sexual attraction to a freaking Pokemon character, saying that when he saw this Pokemon character Zoroark, he was ready to slap his ding dong. Oh Jesus Christ. He was ready to slap his ding dong on the character, which had him then get deported due to his disgusting behavior. Who to Trust then also talked inappropriately and shared more inappropriate messages of himself dressed up as a furry character naked while minors were around once again. Who to Trust's behavior on this Discord server would get even more sexual as he would then start requesting people to bring a smaller sex toy since he could barely get past stage 2 out of 3 with this training kit. And as you can see, there is John Drinkin shown to be in the server as well, reacting to Trust's request. Alaskan Reality also gained more pictures of Trust sending inappropriate messages that even include bestiality by sending a picture of a furry dog playing with his you-know-what while knowing the fact that minors were going to be seeing this photo. So as you can so far tell, Trust's activity in this Discord server is highly sexual and inappropriate, which makes you really think about why someone like him would even get the chance to have connections with Roblox that is known to represent a child-friendly environment. Ask yourself this question: Do you really think someone like Who to Trust, after going through all of the things he has done over the years, is qualified to be a person connected to a platform that is trying to maintain a safe environment for children? But this deplorable act wouldn't end here. Alaskan Reality managed to find messages of both Who to Trust and John Drinken talking about a rumor that there was a planned orgy going down in RDC 2022, and that in RDC 2019, John Drinken claims that there was a gay orgy going on in 2019 RDC that his former employee was on. The reason I bring up these messages is not because of the fact that they have a truly messed up fetish, but the fact that all of this was going down while minors were as well exposed to these messages that were from Roblox's biggest UGC creators. But after Alaskan Reality has gathered all of these messages and made it public, it was quickly then when Who to Trust's past public incidents on both Twitter and Discord would be covered up and discredited by multiple high-profile users connected to Roblox, and one of them being Evan Bear 1. Evan Bear 1 on Twitter would discredit Alaskan Reality by saying that Trust hasn't actually done anything wrong and that Alaskan Reality was providing fake evidence and only doing this to chase for more clout. Want to know something crazy? That's completely fake. Alaskan Reality has been clout chasing for like 9 months, and if you actually looked into it, you know that. And also, even if that were true, I wasn't even aware of these fake allegations till after that dinner. Have a good life. But this did not stop people to confront Evan Bear 1 for defending Trust's actions. But fast forward to March 9th of this year, Evan Bear would then release his official apology letter for not taking Who to Trust's allegations seriously, and that he is truly sorry for his short-tempered behavior, words, and actions, and even called out Alaskan Reality to apologize by assuming too quickly that he was out to get him. Looking back now, I realized that you just wanted to ensure that Who to Trust is held accountable for his actions, and that others who may know him aren't defending those actions. My hostility towards you was inappropriate, and I'm super sorry for that. Shortly after Evan Bear 1 released his apology letter, John Drinken followed as well and released his response letter, basically saying that he condemns all of Who to Trust's behavior, that he apologizes for being so silent about Who to Trust's actions, that he was sorry for the brain dead and gross comments that he has made with Who to Trust on the Discord server, and that he regrets his actions and will never again act so inappropriately ever again. But the same could not be said for Rocky. Quickly after these allegations were brought up, Rocky would then threaten to pay Alaskan a little visit in Florida. Perhaps you wouldn't be so brave bashing Evan after I pay you a little visit in Florida. Would you like that? You have quite the nice house, and would then dox Alaskan Reality by leaking Alaskan's real name on Twitter. I bet you feel so safe hiding behind your computer screen, don't you, Alexander? Rocky's pitiful behavior and lack of empathy about this whole situation just lets everyone know that he has no remorse to the victims that were involved with Who to Trust, and that Roblox has a serious issue with child safety and moderation.
Is there a light switch in here? Oh, it's behind here, is that it?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Come on out, Joshua.
Oh,
Look at the seat right over there, please.